Hello, in this video I want to present you many mistakes that new players and maybe more experienced players make. Because of them, they are not fully using the potential of some mechanics, they are wasting their silver or not making as much as they should be. Today I will discuss the most common mistakes those players make. But first I want to invite you to my Discord server where you can find many money-making methods and guides which will help you in playing Albion Online. A link to my Discord you can find in the description of this film. With that being said, let's get to the point. The first thing which many new players make is buying stuff that is too expensive for them. For example, when they are going to clear some dungeons, they are buying stuff like these great tags, for example 6.3 in masterpiece quality. It's just too much for them. For example, if a new player have a net worth of like 3 million silver, that's totally too much to spend on a single weapon. And I see a lot of new players wearing some 6.3 masterpiece items that just they don't need that. In my opinion, find weapons like if you want to play some great tags, instead of buying 6.3 masterpiece which have like not many IP, comparing this to its price, it's better for you to just buy some usual 5.2 great tags which is 100k or 4.2 great tags. If you want to clear tier 8 dungeons, in my opinion 6.2 great tags will be totally fine, or like some 7.1. So if you're a new player, you don't have much silver, don't buy expensive stuff because you can die with that, and if you will die you won't have more silver to spend on other gears, so that's just overkill in my opinion. Another thing is not waiting 90 seconds for the dungeons to disappear on the map. Right now I'm in blue zone, but if you would be doing solo dungeons or some group dungeons, I mean solo dungeons because only solo dungeons can disappear. If you would be doing solo dungeons in some red or black zones, always wait this 90 seconds for them to disappear on the map, because then no one will be able to gank you, to kill you from behind. You won't need to look after your back. You will be just 100% safe, because imagine if you wouldn't wait this 90 seconds, you would have some nice gear on you, you would have some nice loot from the chests on you, and someone would just dive you and kill you with all the stuff that you have with yourself. It's just, in my opinion, it's just not worth it to not wait 90 seconds, especially if you're a new player, you don't have much silver. That's just really stupid in my opinion. So simply wait 90 seconds and you will be totally safe while doing solo dungeons. Another thing which many new players do is using satchel of insight. Guys, just don't use that item. It's totally not worth it if you're a new player. Even when I'm using this item, it hurts me because it drains your silver so fast. It gives this 8.0 expensive satchel of insight. It gives you additional 43% and consumes 1.25 silver for each additional fame point. It's just a lot. So if you are a new player, if you don't have much silver, even if you have some more silver, don't use this item. It's just a scam. Don't use it. Another mistake is not using buy orders, because with buy orders you can save a lot of silver. For example, let's check the price of planks. For example, 8.0 planks. The usual price is 1300 silver, but if you would use buy orders, it's 12,000 silver. So imagine just saving 1000 silver on one piece of planks. if you would buy like, let me see, let's check how much you would save by using buy orders. If you would buy them for this price, for the actual price that they are for on the market at the moment, let's say that we would buy 1,000 of them. It's 13.5 million silver. Let's check the price that we can get them for buy orders. It's more than 1 million silver less. So that's just free money. Don't forget to use buy orders. Another thing is not using your auto respec. In my opinion, if you have some 100 specs on your equipment and you're using it, you're clearing some dungeon in the equipment that you have full specs on, and you're not using your auto respec, in my opinion, you're wasting your fame, because when you enable this, it costs some silver to get some more combat fame, but in my opinion it's totally worth it. It's not much silver, but you will get a lot of combat fame credits, which you can use to level up some other gears. So in my opinion it will be very good to level up some one weapon and some equipment to 100 spec, then do some group or solo dungeons with this equipment, only to get fame credits, because with fame credits you spec up your equipments way faster than by usual doing dungeons in some other stuff. So always remember to use your auto spec to not lose your fame, to just not waste your fame that you're gaining. Next mistake is buying everything in one place. When I was buying my HC set, my 8.3 masterpiece set, I was looking for the items in every possible town, because in some towns prices of some items are just lower. For example, the Royal Coal in Martlock for the 8.3 masterpiece is 5.1 million silver. Probably if you would look for a Royal Coal in some other town, like in Fort Sterling on Hyrst, it would be way cheaper. So when you are buying some expensive items, always look for the prices in every town in Albion Online, because you can just simply save some silver. Next thing is not using Albion Online websites that will help you make some silver. In my opinion, it's a huge mistake, because look, you can find here some crafting calculators, crafting profitability. You can simply check what's profitable to craft, what's not profitable to craft. You can just easily find some things that you would have to calculate by yourself. There's just a lot of info that can be useful for you to make some free silver. And it's the same thing with spreadsheets. There's a lot of Albion Online spreadsheets on many Discord servers that just are very useful. You can save a lot of silver, you can earn a lot of silver by just using this website, like these tools for Albion.com or Albion online2d.com, or by using some spreadsheets made by Albion players. Another, in my opinion, one of the biggest mistakes is not using your focus, because your focus is just easy, it's free silver. If you don't know how to use your focus, you can just simply craft some furniture, because usually crafting furniture with focus is free silver. Or if you got some things spec'd up in your destiny board, just use focus to craft anything if you don't have any idea what to craft, because I will say it one more time, your focus is free silver. So don't waste it. If you have some free silver, always free focus, always use it. Next mistake is not joining any guild. In my opinion, you should always join some guild because it's always better to play with someone, because if you're playing with someone, they can give you some advices. You can start doing some group dungeons, some activities with your friends that you can make by joining some guilds. You can gank with them. There is just a lot more stuff that you can do with other players. So it's just, in my opinion, it's just very nice to join some guild. The next mistake that I want to present you is not crafting in towns with crafting bonuses, because it will give you more silver while crafting your equipment. Because if you want to craft some excess, in my opinion, you should always do it in Martlock, because in Martlock you got a crafting bonus for it. If you want to craft some frost staffs, do it in Martlock because you will get a lot more of them. If you want to craft some maces, do this in Thetford because you got crafting bonus. If you want to craft some food, try to do it in Carleon. If you want to craft some potions, try to do it in Carleon. And you can check the local production bonuses by just clicking on the town, like here, and by clicking this arrow down, and you will see all the crafting bonuses that are in towns. So don't forget about that. The next mistake is not using journals while crafting. That's 3 silver when you're using when you're bringing your journals while crafting, because you can see it even here. The empty Grandmaster Imbuous journal is 12,000 silver, and if you would craft something while having this in equipment, tada, it's 52,000 silver. When it comes to tier 8, full tier 8 is 132,000 silver. Empty empty should be something like there isn't even empty journals. So as you can see, always use journals while crafting because this will give you additional silver, so you will profit more. Another thing is being scared of red and black zones. If you're a new player, of course, you don't have any experience, but if you would sit in blue zones and in yellow zones for whole eternity, you won't learn anything. And my pro tip is about what should you do is grind some silver to get like 10 4.1 sets for PvP and just simply go to red or black zone to exercise your PvP skills, because if you won't do this, you won't learn anything. You won't be able to do some PvP correctly, and usually the silver collected, like the fame and silver, which you can make in red and black zones, is much better than in usual yellow or blue zones. So just don't be scared of black and red zones, and try your luck there. Another thing is not buying premium. If you can afford it, get this as fast as you can, because getting a premium will give you 20 learning points per day. Learning points are very useful. It will give you 10,000 focus per day. Focus is clear silver, so it's always good to have a premium to get free focus. It will give you plus 50% fame bonus. That's a lot. It will give you ability to buy island. Island is very useful too. You can make some money on your island, and it gives you a lot of more bonuses, a lot of percentage bonuses. So if you can afford it, at this moment it's a lot. It's like 11 million silver. But anyway, if you can afford it, don't be scared to buy it. In my opinion, even 11 million silver is totally worth it to spend it to buy even your first premium. So don't forget about that. And the last thing is not sticking to one profession. What do I mean by saying that is, for example, if you want to start gathering some stone, just stick to it. Don't change your mind and switch to gather fiber, to be an ore miner or to be an animal skinner, because if you would stick to one profession, you will get the tier 8 faster, so you will be able to make more silver way faster than just trying to fame up every profession in the game. The same thing is with crafting. If you want to start crafting capes, don't try to gather the fine cloths, to gather the leathers. Just simply buy it directly from the market, because it will save you a lot of silver and it will save you a lot of time. So just stick to one profession and you will get a lot more silver while playing Albion Online. That's all in this video. I hope you enjoyed it and you have learned some useful things. Don't forget to join my Discord server. That's all from me today. See you in the next one. Bye.